Hi, everybody. I'm Mika. I think most of you know me. Um, Looking on the participants list. What I wanted to talk about is what, from my opinion, entrepreneurship is and what it is not, and what it means to follow a specific way of thinking about things. What I think is an entrepreneur, you don't become entrepreneur because you want to get rich. You become entrepreneur because you want to follow your own ideas rather than working for someone and follow their ideas. That's the very it's very important that to keep this in mind, because you will face a lot of drawbacks of situations where you think, am I on the right way? Only if you keep in mind that you are following your own ideas and you keep on going, you will make it to anything. It will not mean you will be so successful like Mark Zuckerberg or so, but that's not the point. The point is you are doing what you think is right and not what your boss thinks is right. And around that, my fuck up stories are far in the past, because actually the company Cybercon, which is still our biggest company, was founded by my mate Oliver and me in 1996, when the internet just came over to Europe. So maybe you remember that not every household had a PC or a computer, and there were nearly no households which had direct internet access or something like that. Only some had 64K over ISDN connection, and internet was slow, and it was very empty compared to today. And when we started the company, we thought, okay, we both had some history in computers, and I worked 5 years earlier. I worked for a computer magazine as an editor, and Oliver was a computer kid himself even 10 years before. So we thought, okay, we will consult companies what this internet is all about and what you can do with it. And this was not very successful. We heard the first contacts we made through relatives. They said, okay, yeah, I know there's someone is working for this company, you should talk to him. And it doesn't come out one single order to do consultancy. What we heard was, yeah, internet will go away, or you can't do any business in this media, things like that. So we thought, okay, we need to make up a showcase or create something for us in order to show our potential customers that we know what we're talking about, and something to give them some haptic thing what internet could be. And then we thought, okay, maybe we do e-business. E-business was not coined at this point in time, because internet was not about buying. Internet was all about information. So the idea of that you would go into to an online shop and buy something and get it next day delivered or so was not born anyway. So we thought, okay, internet is very fast, so we need to pick up something which shows our potential customers that from the order to delivery, it should be very fast. So we thought, okay, maybe it could be pizza delivery, because the customers expect, after saying I want a pizza, that it is there within half an hour or so. So what we did, we started to program an online platform, not a shop system, but a platform where pizza restaurants could be our customers as well there, and expose themselves with nice pictures of their pizzas to potential customers of them. And it was ready at the end of 1996. We went online, I think, in November or December. And then we started to contact all the pizza restaurants and other delivery restaurants. We wrote, we created a nice folder where we explained what we are doing, what we are offering, and we even didn't charge for that. So we sent it out to 1,800 pizza restaurants and no response. Then I think they were in school at this point in time. Yeah, they had to do a practical work for a week or so. And what we gave them is you call all these 1,800 delivery restaurants and ask if they don't want to come on our platform. At the end, we had 3. And it started. And then, it didn't go through the ceiling because actually at this point in time, the idea of a customer to buy a pizza over the internet was not there at all. So, but actually, 1996, end of 1996, pizzaflitzer.de, you can have a look in the Wayback Machine. I think we were the first. Oh, no, we weren't the first worldwide. The first worldwide was a student in California, but he hadn't had the platform idea. He just made through his homepage the pizza order for one pizzeria. But we were the first that had the idea of such a marketplace thing. At the end, I think we shut it off 3 or so years later because it was way too early. If I can, should I continue with the second thing that we did these days, or do we? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The other idea, a site that we that went online end of 1997 was, at these days there was no Google. The search engine mostly used was Alta Vista, which was a side project of a large computer company called Digital Equipment that is not existing anymore. It was bought by Compaq, and Compaq was bought by Hewlett Packard, and so way in the past. And then there was Yahoo, and Alta Vista didn't do anything commercial on the search engine, and it was they scrolled only a couple of the internet, so I would say you could find 10% or so. And Yahoo did the other way around. They didn't crawl, so they didn't send a spider out to find new information and to collect it, but did it editorial way. And they had the idea, okay, we can sell ad space on Yahoo to make it a business. And we thought, okay, let us connect these 2 things and create a search engine which gives at the end, it's like the Google concept. But actually, we were online, I think 6 or 8 months before Google was online. And because actually at this time, the world was very small. We had a mailing list, the robots mailing list, and they were all people, I think 20, that were in the business of doing spiders in the internet, as well. Sergey, they were all on this list. On this list was the robots text created. And then there was another party, Lycus. Most of you will remember Lycus because they lived, I think, until 2003, 4, 5 or so. So it's not so in the past. They just started to found Lycus, coming from the university, and they were very successful in the US. And because we know each other from this mailing list, they said, "Hey, we are looking for someone who does the Europe business with us together." And we said, "Oh yeah, sounds good. Let's work together. Let's put everything together. We don't need to have one search engine here for Europe and another in US. So they sent us a contract, and the contract, the terms were, okay, we want you to pay $100,000 and give us 20% of your EBIT, not revenue, EBIT. So from now to see such an offer, it was great. We would be millionaires. And we sent, okay, we don't have the $100,000. We go to our bank because there was no venture capital around at this time, and asked them, I said, this is a one-in-a-time business opportunity. This will make millions of euros, or at this point in time, D-Mark, in a couple of years. And they said, yeah, but actually we don't believe in internet, and don't you have an aunt that has a house which we can put a loan on? But we hadn't have, so we couldn't make the deal. And actually it was the rights for Germany were sold, I think, around a year later to Bertelsmann, which made Fire.de out of it, which was brought to a new market in the new economy phase for value of 100 million euros at this point in time. And this was only Germany, and we had on the table the offer for Europe. So this is something which really, in retrospective, is a one point in time chance that we couldn't make because no one believed that this would be a business. And even before Google came on the place. So the essence of it is, if you have an idea and you follow your idea, you will always have things that you will be beaten. You will not get your bank credit. The venture capitalist will not believe that you are the right person or that you have the right idea. But entrepreneurship is keep going on. Maybe later you will do something different than you thought when you started, but you have to go until you have something which you can make your living out of. That's my fuck-up story. One of my fuck-up stories. I've got more.